She was kind of, to me, was my dictionary. Learn all the history from her. Because it's not like here in the United States where you have access to books. We learn stories from my grandma. And beside the stories, there was, she would have us sing. And most of the songs were coming from going to church. She didn't know how to read and write, but she memorized all the songs. And one of her favorites was, let's sing on 100. We didn't know what 100. I was not even part of the church, but let's sing 100, which was Zoridi Bigi Tangas. I love her voice. I love to sing that song because it stayed in me. She passed away, she died, but her voice, the melody, the beautiful words, it stuck with me. So that was my what I remember being growing up in Mountain Fuku. So the conflict was always there. I was just a different road. I was just playing sports, enjoying it. Because when you play, you don't pick and choose. You're good, come on. You're fast, come on. It doesn't matter who you are. That was me. But deep inside, there were tension built up. But I just ignored it. And the man showed up. He's like, yeah, here's Gilbert. He ran away. I'm like, no, you're lying. I didn't run away. They let me, because there was no way I'd say that I ran away. And I said, hey, do you know they let me go? There was a confusion. And I was like, how so? I am not a Tutsi. I am a mix. In fact, I'm a Hutu. So they let me go because my dad is a Hutu and my mom is a Tutsi. They started doing something I never heard, I never seen. I learned in the school, but I didn't even pay attention. They measure my nose. They measure my forehead. Okay? They even measure my ankle. And they said, show me your hands. I showed them my hands. They're like, he's a Tutsi. Let's kill him. You can summarize my life in 3 segments. Life at the beginning was awesome, fun. Guiding cows, getting water for my family, running to school, barefoot, having fun with my friends. Then there was a time I really suffered and ran for my life. I was put in a burning building, put in a fire. I overcome. I survived. The reason I survived is because it was not because I was strong or fast. God has a plan for me to one day to tell this story. And because of that, I didn't give up. Now I run with joy. And to be able to find the joy is because I able to let it go. That's a history. That's past. The story needs to be told. But doesn't hold me back. Towards the end, your brain gives up, your body gives up. How do you come alive? I sing. Man, I turned my 22, I started singing. Thank you, God. Thank you for allowing me to be alive, to be able to do what I do. I almost died. Thank you for giving me a chance. Thank you. And I keep singing and mix it up with Numgarama, mix it up with Yongwe, mix it up with singing. Before I know it, I'm like, cross the finish line and this. And people are like, how do you find a joy when you run a marathon? Because you know what? The more you think about the marathon, you focus on the negative, it gets in your head, your body's hurting, it's like, I can't do this. It doesn't happen to me. I'm strongest the last part of the marathon because I dedicate the last piece as thankful moment. We have it, we have it, we have it. We have it, good just long go there. Numara Mayina, Numara Mayina, Masigis, your head, Numara Ma. Before you know it, you cover distance.